Hey YouTube, how you doing? Brother John here, ModernDeism. Um, I caught a video by Pastorgeorgec, who I'm very familiar with. He's part of the Nehemiah Fellowship, which is actually not too far from where I live. Never actually visited, but I know Pastor George from the chat rooms. I'm not subscribed to his channel, but I learned of his one of his most recent videos from a couple of YouTubers I'm subscribed to. One who is a pagan, do mock the artist, and Nanny 715, I believe. Sorry if I got that wrong. But it was George's video. They went out and was preaching the quote unquote gospel of Jesus Christ outside of a pagan festival. Which was just recently because of this spring equinox. Now, when I saw the people's videos I subscribed to, I wanted to, of course, give George a benefit of the doubt here, and I went and watched his video first. Now, first of all, in defense, because the people I'm subscribed to were very, I wouldn't. Of course, their videos were against what George was doing, and I can understand why. But first of all, in defense of George, he does have the freedom of speech, as long as it doesn't cause harm to other people, like shouting fire in a crowded movie theater. But from what I can see of the video, I could not see the gathering where the pagans were. He was in the middle of the road. Please, if you want, go see the video first before you even listen to the rest of this. But he was out on the road. They had signs, and it looked like it was a campground. So I'm assuming that the pagans were outside, maybe on public land, maybe not in a building. I don't know. Because Dumock and Nancy, make the case that, well, what if we came to your place of worship and did what you did? If George was to happen to go into a building where there was a service going on doing this, I can see it was very disruptive. But I have to give you that he does have freedom of speech. He is, as well as on public land, paid by citizens of the United States, taxpayers. So he has that right. As long as it's not causing harm, and as long as it's a peaceful protest, even though there was much arguing and everything. But George, I must say this, though, from watching your video. And I'm very acquainted with the type of preaching that you do. And there's a lot of anger in your voice. You might want to say it's passion, but I see a lot of anger spewing from your voice. And the people that you were talking to, who you have on your video, which I guess you were attempting, or they were attempting to have dialogue with you, seemed to be very peaceful. Except for that one guy who we didn't see the whole thing. Apparently, I don't know, came at the cameraman. I don't know. But for the other two or three, they spoke softly. They were trying to have dialogue, and you interrupted right away with a very agitated voice. Seemed like anger. Again, you might say it's passion. And you could, I know you said in the video that, well, if you were in a burning house, wouldn't you want somebody to scream and get out? That might be true for that case, yes. And I know you believe in eternal hellfire, which pagans don't. Deists don't. Atheists don't. Sure, that doesn't negate what you believe, and you're trying to save them. But I wonder, George, if you were yelling and screaming and name-calling people, well, we're in a burning fire, I don't know how serious they would take you. if you said, like, you stupid idiot, fornicating gay bastard, get out of that house, it's on fire, I don't know how much I would listen to you unless I was smelling smoke and feeling the heat. And I don't think with your signs, with this you make these accusations like the pagans are the fornicators, God haters, and the such on your signs. Who's to say they are any of those things? Though one person admitted he was homosexual. It just seems an ineffective way to me, George. And you know I usually I don't have a problem with you when I'm in the chat room. You see me, but I do find a bit of anger in you, and you might not admit that, but it came out in your preaching. You have every right again to freedom of speech, and I just don't know how effective it was. I don't know if it was really Christ-like. I don't know. I really would wonder what the statistics are of people who receive the gospel or become Christians because of the threat of hellfire, compared to those who have come to the gospel or become Christians in response to someone who loved them, cared for them, forgave them, and even when they felt like they didn't deserve it, or these things were done towards them in their great time of need. I think that would have been more effective. Like the Good Samaritan. Like the person who got healed. The people who got healed. Like the adulterous woman who was forgiven. Though, as you know, that story wasn't even in the earliest texts. So, yeah, I guess that's all I have to respond to. That's all I have to say. And I'm wearing my ModernDeism shirt. And you know what the funny thing is? And you see it on my channel. The funny thing is that I'll be in some chat rooms, and some people say, John, you know, that's a pagan symbol. I said, oh really? Can you show me a reference? They can't. You know why? Because I created this myself. This is my symbol. If you want to know what it's about, go see the video on my channel. Okay, YouTube. George, take care. And God bless everybody. May you be prosperous in everything you do.